Oxygen is essential for our bodies to function correctly, and when it falls below critical levels, it can show up in severe consequences. But surely none of us want that, and that's what we are here for. In today's episode, let's explore 8 warning signs of hypoxia or low oxygen levels in your blood. Without any further delay, let's begin. Number 1. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath, also known as dyspnea, can occur even with minimal physical exertion or while at rest. It is a common and one of the most obvious signs of low oxygen levels in the blood, and it indicates that your lungs may be putting extra effort to make up for the deficiency of oxygen in your body. This can be a sign of an underlying health condition that requires immediate medical attention, including iron deficiency anemia and heart attack. Therefore, if you experience shortness of breath while doing the simplest tasks, or even when you are inactive, it is important to consult with a healthcare professional to determine the exact cause and appropriate treatment. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming a patron. Number 2. Rapid heart rate. Your heart rate is a vital sign that can provide important clues about your overall health. A high heart rate, for instance, often indicates low oxygen levels in the blood. When your body is struggling to get the oxygen it needs, your heart rate may increase beyond what is considered normal. This can be a warning sign that demands prompt medical attention. If you discover that your heart rate is continuously raised, it's crucial to seek medical assistance as soon as possible. Ignoring this symptom could lead to severe consequences, and early intervention is key to preventing potentially life-threatening complications. Number 3. Chest pain. Chest pain is a symptom that can make anyone feel uneasy, especially if it comes with other warning signs like rapid heart rate or shortness of breath. When chest pain is accompanied by these symptoms, it may be indicative of low oxygen levels in the blood, which can be a cause for concern. Chest pain is a symptom of reduced blood flow or oxygen supply to the heart muscle. When the heart is not receiving enough oxygen, it may begin to function abnormally, leading to chest pain or discomfort. This symptom should never be taken lightly, since it could be a sign of a life-threatening condition, like a heart attack or pulmonary embolism. And that's why it's critically important to not ignore this warning sign and seek medical attention immediately. Number 4. Confusion. The brain is one of the most critical organs of the body, and it relies heavily on oxygen to function correctly. When oxygen levels are low, the brain may not receive enough oxygen to perform its normal functions, which can lead to confusion and other cognitive symptoms. As the oxygen levels in the brain get lower, it may also trigger other symptoms such as shortness of breath, dizziness, headache, or changes in vision. If you find yourself struggling to concentrate or make decisions, it could be a sign that you have low oxygen levels in the blood. So don't wait if you notice this sign and get yourself checked as soon as possible. Number 5. Headache. A headache can be a real pain, especially when it's accompanied by other symptoms like shortness of breath or confusion. The brain is incredibly sensitive to oxygen levels, and a lack of oxygen can lead to a pounding headache that just won't go away. The headache caused by low oxygen levels usually feels like a dull, throbbing pain that can be felt on both sides of the head, or it can be described as a pressure-like sensation in the head. It may also be accompanied by other symptoms such as dizziness, lightheadedness, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. If you're experiencing a severe headache that just won't let up, you should seek immediate medical attention to ensure that there aren't any underlying health issues that need to be addressed. Number 6. Blue skin. Blue discoloration of the skin, especially lips and below fingernails, is one of the clear signs that the skin in that part is deprived of oxygen. Cyanosis is a medical condition characterized by a bluish discoloration of the skin, nails, and mucous membranes due to decreased oxygen levels in the blood. Hemoglobin, the protein in our red blood cells, is mainly responsible for carrying oxygen to all parts of the body. In fact, it gains a red color after it carries oxygen from the lungs, and when it becomes deoxygenated, it turns a bluish color. The bluish discoloration of the skin is mainly caused by the presence of deoxygenated hemoglobin in the blood vessels near the surface of the skin. So if you notice your nails, lips, or any part of your skin turning bluish, rush to your doctor, as it can indicate a life-threatening lack of oxygen to the body's vital organs. Number 7. Fatigue. Feeling tired or weak can be a frustrating experience, especially when it seems like you can't shake the sensation, no matter how much rest you get. One possible cause of this persistent fatigue is low oxygen levels in the blood. When there's not enough oxygen in the body, it can be challenging for the body to function correctly, leading to feelings of weakness and exhaustion. Not only this, but this oxygen deficiency also affects the metabolism, causing you to feel low in energy. Our body needs oxygen to metabolize glucose from sugars or carbs, to produce the energy to keep us going. Low oxygen levels can cause the body to switch from using glucose as its primary fuel source to using alternative fuels such as fatty acids. This can lead to consistent changes in insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Eventually, if the situation persists for a long time, it can contribute to the development of other conditions such as type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. So don't ignore these signs of low oxygen levels and get yourself checked before it gets worse. Number 8. Feeling dizzy. Feeling dizzy or fainting can be a scary experience, but it's also a clear indication that something isn't right with your body. In the case of low oxygen levels in the blood, dizziness or fainting can be a particularly dangerous warning sign. If you're feeling lightheaded or like you might pass out, it's essential to pay attention to any accompanying symptoms, such as shortness of breath or confusion. These warning signs can indicate that your body isn't receiving the oxygen it needs to function correctly, and you may require immediate medical attention. Don't hesitate to seek the assistance of a medical professional if you experience dizziness or fainting spells, as it can be an indication of a severe underlying health issue that requires urgent attention. Your health and well-being are too important to ignore, so prioritize your safety by seeking help as soon as possible. Recognizing the warning signs of low oxygen levels in your blood can be crucial in detecting and treating the condition before it becomes a serious health concern. Low oxygen levels in the body can be caused by various factors, including chronic lung diseases, heart disease, and certain environmental factors, such as prolonged exposure to carbon monoxide. Excessive smoking and being at high altitudes, where oxygen is already scarce, can also be the reason. So try to keep a healthy diet and lifestyle to avoid oxygen shortage in the first place. With proper care and attention, you can reduce your risk of complications and improve your overall health and well-being. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.